Hi guys, I hope everyone's doing well. Today my team and I are going to be looking at the disruptive technology of space exploration, and we're going to be focusing on how moon mining has the potential to really impact our industries in the near future. Did you know, for example, that NASA's Perseverance rover recently landed on Mars and is searching for signs of ancient microbial life? Well, yeah, now you do, and this is thanks to space exploration, because it's essentially the discovery of outer space beyond the Earth's atmosphere using various technologies and techniques. So this can range from spacecrafts, telescopes, rovers being sent into space, and yeah, just really analyzing and studying the celestial bodies such as planets, asteroids, comets, and in our case, the moon specifically. Space exploration has the potential to advance our scientific knowledge and technological capabilities. So it's really something that governments are looking at, private companies are looking at, and just humanity and society in general are everyone is really interested in in exploring space and seeing what is out there. So who are the key players in space exploration at the moment? On one side, we have the government. So we have agencies like the biggest agencies like NASA in the US, the ESA for Europe, Roscosmos for Russia, and China with the CNSA. So these agencies really aim to provide and promote space exploration for scientific and practical purposes, including human knowledge, advancement, the new technologies, and just the exploration of other planets and celestial bodies. And despite all their differences, they really all share a common goal of advancing space exploration for the benefit of humanity. On the other side, we have private companies like SpaceX, Blue Origin, Virgin Galactic. I'm sure you're all pretty familiar with these companies as they've really been doing some moves recently in the space industry. And how SpaceX and Blue Origin basically aim to make space travel more accessible to the public through space tourism. Yeah, which is a pretty cool idea, and we'll see how that goes. Hopefully, we can all one day buy a one-way ticket to Mars.
Furthermore, private companies like SpaceX, Blue Origin, and Virgin Galactic have made significant strides in space exploration. Some of the notable recent accomplishments include NASA's Mars 2020 mission, which successfully landed the Perseverance rover on Mars, and SpaceX's launch of the first crewed mission to the International Space Station by a private company. Looking into the future, there are plans for crewed missions to the moon, the development of space tourism, and exploration of the outer solar system. With continued innovation and investment, the possibilities for space exploration are endless.
Let's consider some of the key challenges that we are currently facing. These include climate change, resource depletion, and overpopulation. By venturing into space and studying our solar system, we can gain a deeper understanding of our own planet and the universe around us. This knowledge can help us to develop new technologies and strategies that can help us address some of these problems. For example, space exploration can provide us with valuable insights into climate change. By studying the Earth from space, we can better understand the factors that contribute to global warming and identify potential solutions. We can also explore other planets and moons in our solar system to learn more about the conditions necessary for life and whether it is possible to terraform these worlds as a potential solution to overpopulation. Furthermore, space exploration can also help us to address resource depletion. By identifying and mining asteroids and other celestial bodies, we can access valuable resources such as water, metals, and rare earth elements that are essential for technology and manufacturing. This could potentially reduce our reliance on Earth's limited resources and help to support sustainable development.
So we ask ourselves, how can space exploration drive the industry of space tourism? And it's being driven by companies such as Blue Origin, SpaceX, and Virgin Galactic. But there are other companies also now getting their fingers into the pie, if you will, such as OAC, the Orbital Assembly Corporation, and they're trying to build space stations that will orbit Earth and that work as a hotel. But at the moment, it's a very expensive industry, and it's not for everyone or available for everyone. It's only available for those very wealthy people. But as we learn more about the Mars and Moon and the space launches become normalized, because as more space launches happen, maybe the cheaper they become in the future, then we can see growth in this industry, definitely. And who knows, in a few years, space tourism might be a common thing with people staying over on different planets.
Okay, so now talking about the industries that this whole space exploration can impact on, other than science or whatever, it's really the whole raw materials aspect. Because one of the conversations around space exploration, in particular the moon, is moon mining. This is conversation about the gold rush, but instead of the gold rush, it's about the moon. And it's because the moon is filled with resources. And there's also a whole bunch of potential about making a civilization in the moon and how this civilization can be, let's say, the center of space exploration by building some sort of like a space station, but in the moon, because it's filled with positives. We now know that there's water in the moon, therefore we can sustain life there. But referring to the industry itself, the moon is filled with resources, and specifically resources that are very hard to find on Earth. For example, thorium. Thorium is very hard to find on Earth, but there's also multiple other resources that are easy to find on Earth, but are also on the moon. For example, silicon, which can also be transferred onto oxygen, aluminum, copper, and rare earth.
The industry we decided to focus on is mining and energy. These two sectors are related, and the future of space exploration would have a huge impact, as we mentioned before and would tell you later. Now, a bit of reasons why we chose mining and energy industry. The industry plays a critical role in providing the raw materials and energy resources necessary for modern societies to function. Metals and minerals mined from the earth are used in a wide range of products, from construction materials to electronic devices, while energy resources such as oil, gas, and coal are essential for transportation, heating, and electricity generation. So, the industry also contributes to technological advancements and innovation, as companies invest in new technologies and processes to improve efficiency and sustainability. Also, the industry must address environmental concerns such as greenhouse gas emission and water pollution, and work towards more sustainable practices.
Space exploration has the potential to disrupt the mining and energy industry sector due to different factors. One of them is new sources of minerals and energy. Space exploration may uncover new sources of valuable minerals such as platinum, gold, and rare earth elements that can be extracted from asteroids. These minerals are in limited supply on Earth, so finding new sources in space could have a significant impact on the mining sector. Space exploration may also lead to the development of new energy sources. For example, helium-3 is a rare isotope found on the moon that could potentially be used in nuclear fusion reactors to produce clean, abundant energy. If this technology becomes viable, it will disrupt the traditional energy sector. Fourthly, there is reduced environmental impact. Mining can have a significant impact on the environment, including deforestation, soil erosion, and water pollution. Space exploration could potentially reduce the environmental impact of mining by providing alternative sources of resources that do not require extensive mining on Earth. For example, if space mining operations are able to extract helium-3 from the moon to use as a fuel for nuclear fusion, it could reduce the need for coal or oil mining on Earth, potentially reducing greenhouse gas emissions and other environmental impact. Then lastly, we have the technological innovation. Space exploration requires the development of new technologies and materials, such as lightweight materials and spacecraft, and advanced robotics for space exploration. These technological advances could also be applied for the mining industry, leading to more efficient and cost-effective mining operation. In summary, despite the fact that moon mining is still in its early stages, there is still a lot of research and development to be made. It has the potential to disrupt several sectors in the next 10 years.